Now, there's a saying that says actions speak louder than words, right? And that is true in generally for the most part, right? If a guy tells you he likes you, but his actions don't show it, then you shouldn't trust it, right? It's a contradiction. It creates friction. Now, then there's the occasion when a guy really likes you, but he never says it with his words, right? He really appreciates you, but he feels awkward about expressing his love towards you. Maybe he was raised in an environment that never really said I love you. Maybe he was raised in an environment where he was ashamed to express his feelings, where he was ashamed to express his real feelings, and as a result learned that if I express myself, I get hurt. And by the way, don't forget, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. A lot of you guys are watching these videos and you guys are not subscribed, all right? Subscribe to the channel because it helps with you guys getting notification when these videos go up. A lot of you guys are being unsubscribed by YouTube. So to prevent that, hit the notification button and subscribe because I know you are watching and you're not subscribed. Do it or I'm closing it. Those types of guys will not tell you they like you with their words. In fact, they might even say, nope, I don't like you that much. But you'll notice that his actions contradict each other. And that's the one occasion when I would say, I don't care what he says, he likes you. And you should treat him as though he likes you, even though he may not be able to verbally say it. And I'll say this, right? Sometimes I am like that, right? Oh my God. Oh, hey, look, people. He's broken. I know it. Get him. Get the forklift. No. I'm the type of person that I don't express it, but you will clearly see it with my actions that I like you. You know, I like to give gifts. I like to be very considerate with people. I like to surprise them. I like to give. I'm a giver. I give gifts. You know what I'm saying? That's how I like making people happy. But I don't express it. I don't say it verbally. I just do it. You get what I'm saying? And some women don't like that. Some women like to hear it. And I'm like, look, man, this is just how I am. I will show you that I love you, but I'm just not somebody who verbalizes it too much. Like for me, like for example, like I may not say it, but I'll cook for you, right? I'll ask you to scratch my back, right? I'll ask you to hang out. Like spending time together is the way that I show somebody that I like them. And some women don't like that. Some women want to hear the words like it's a fucking hostage letter, and I have to read it. I'm like, read it. The Lexus, I like her, and it's not believable enough. Read it again. So what you will see is that he may not say he loves you, right? But he may get uncomfortable at the thought of intimacy. He may be uncomfortable, or he might be shy at the thought of intimacy, right? But it doesn't. But those types of men, they may not verbally say, but they're yearning to be loved. They're yearning for somebody to get them out of their hard shell, right? And that's when I would tell you to disregard what he says. Because I bet a lot of you ladies dated those type of guys, right? Where they don't verbally say they like you, right? And to some degree, some women like that because it gives them a challenge. But also, some women might misinterpret those types of guys and think that the guy they're with don't love them. But the problem is that some people they like to verbally hear from the guy that they love them. And some guys are just not verbal. Some guys are just action oriented. So this is what you might see when a guy is hiding that he likes you, but he really does. One, he's considerate with you. He gives you gifts. He gives you very specific gifts. He's consistent with you. He may not say, he may express he doesn't want intimacy, but you notice that his actions contradict what he says, right? So what are some of the signs, right? One, he may not say that he likes you, but like I said, he's consistent. Consistency is key. If this guy doesn't express that he likes you, but he's consistent, I don't care what he doesn't tell you. What matters is that he's consistent. that's the most important thing in the whole relationship, right? Because when a guy tells you that he likes you, and yeah, he's not consistent, then that's a problem, right? So that's one thing, consistency. The next one is that if you pull away, you notice that he might even start telling you that he likes you. You see, those types of guys don't will reserve words as a last second result, as like a nuclear option, right? Nuclear option. And if you start actually pulling away from him, if you start actually showing that you might leave the person, what tends to happen is that it's almost like, you know, when someone's about to die, right? And right when they're about to die, that's when people who never said that they love them. That's when they actually start telling them that they love them, right? But then the person lives, and then you're like, oh fuck, now you know that I love you, right? But that's like the whole gist of it, where when he senses that you're pulling away, his ego is not what was governing his inability to tell you that he loves you is not his ego. Well, it is his ego, but his ego automatically dies and will tell you that how much he appreciates you. And this even happens with kids, with their parents, where the kids may not verbally express that they love them, but if that kid sees that their parent is in danger, all of a sudden they're gonna express more emotions than usual, right? So you shouldn't worry. Now, again, if it's your love language, that's fine, but you shouldn't really worry when a guy doesn't express how much he likes you. You should just look for the behavior. And that also comes down him. He remembers special things. He remembers your birthday, right? People who are not verbally expressive, a lot of the times, are more overcompensated by showing it with their actions. As awkward as it might be, it's almost like the awkward friend that loves you, but doesn't show that they love you, but they're just like, yeah, I love you. Like you know that they love you, but they don't say it, right? It's that type of person. A lot of those times, those types of guys are more sensitive than you imagine. Those types of guys are just the reason why they're so closed off. It's because they're sensitive on the inside. They feel the emotion is too intense. It's too awkward for them. They don't know how to deal with those emotions, so they turn inward and they don't express it. But that don't mean they're cold. It just means that they need someone who could tolerate that uncertainty and also understand it and not take it personal, right? Like you see this behavior, and again, the issue is when you get the situation wrong and you think that he likes you, but he just doesn't express it. See, that's not. Listen to me, man. The truth is in consistency. If he's not consistent, it doesn't mean he like if he gives you gifts. If he doesn't tell you he loves you but gives you gifts, remembers everything about your birthday, but yet or takes you out, spends time with you, but yeah, he's not consistent, right? He's inconsistent. It doesn't matter. It doesn't, or it doesn't matter. The most important thing is consistency. That's it. Consistency. Calls you consistently, sees you consistently, spends time with you consistently, not sporadically. Because even if he really loves you and he's not consistent, that's going to damage you. Even if he really loves you and he's not consistent, that's going to make you insecure. You could be somebody who has a secure attachment style, and by being with the wrong guy, you develop an insecure attachment style because he's not consistent, right? Or you develop a paranoia, or like I always say, if you stay with a cheater and you forgive him, the only way for this to work is to track his life, because that's the only way for you to trust him. And so by you staying with cheaters, you develop this habit of having complete access to the guy's life because you got a taste of complete access. It's the consistency that matters. You could deal with not hearing you could hear with not hearing I love you. But what will damage you quicker is staying with someone and you don't know when is the next time you're gonna see him. When is the next time he's gonna text you? When is the next time you're gonna spend time with him? That even if he does love you, if he doesn't have the time to be consistent, you guys are not it. He's sometimes, and like I said, it's not for everyone, right? You may not be able to handle that. You got to be somebody who doesn't need to verbally hear that you're loved. You just have to be someone that knows that he loves you. You observe he's consistent. You observe he's considerate with you. You observe he doesn't treat you bad. He doesn't name call you, right? He gives you gifts for your birthday. He gives you considerate things. He takes you out, right? He tries. You can sense it. There's no inconsistency. There's no sense. The only insecurity that he makes you feel is the fact that he just doesn't verbally express it. Outside of that, everything's perfect. If you're in that situation, shut the hell up and be happy with the guy that you have, because this guy is just who he is. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one, you guys could go to mindfulattraction.org to work with me one-on-one. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one will teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace, and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship, and this a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you can read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video, right there, you'll see it, and you can pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. Oh, I'm closing the channel.